This week, CrowdStrike's 24 Hours of Spa returns for its 78th edition, taking place at Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. Race week runs from June 24th to June 28th, and the green flag will be dropping at 4:30 p.m. local time on Saturday. Over the 24 hours, 70 GT3 cars and more than 200 drivers will battle through traffic, changing weather, and darkness at one of motorsport's most iconic circuits. Unlike Le Mans, every car on the grid is fighting with GT3 machinery, making this the biggest GT race in the world. The track itself is legendary. At just over 7 kilometers long, Spa-Francorchamps winds through the forests of the Belgian Ardennes. Drivers will tackle some of the most famous corners in motorsport, including Eau Rouge, Radillon, Puyon, Blanchimont, and La Source. And while modern Spa is safer than its historic predecessor, it remains one of the fastest and most demanding circuits on the planet. This year's race features 10 manufacturers and one of the strongest GT fields ever assembled. Mercedes-AMG, BMW, Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Audi, McLaren, Aston Martin, Ford, and Corvette, all chasing one of the most prestigious victories in GT racing. The headline battle will likely center around BMW. The German manufacturer is chasing a record-extending 26th overall victory at Spa and arrives with one of its strongest lineups in years. But BMW won't have it easy. Mercedes-AMG have traditionally been a force at Spa. Porsche shows strong pace during the prologue, and Lamborghini arrive as the defending winners of the event. Then there are the class battles. While the overall win grabs the headlines, the Gold Cup, Silver Cup, and Bronze Cup categories often produce some of the closest racing of the entire weekend. For many teams, a class victory at Spa can be just as significant as standing on the overall podium. And Spa history tells us one thing: never trust qualifying pace. Rain can arrive without warning, a perfectly executed race can unravel with a single full course yellow, and after hours of racing, the smallest mistake in traffic can end a team's chances instantly. So, who's winning? BMW look incredibly strong on paper. Mercedes-AMG may have the deepest overall roster, and Porsche have quietly emerged as one of the favourites heading into race week. But in a 24-hour GT race, outright speed is only part of the equation. Reliability, strategy, and surviving the night are often what decides the winner. One thing is guaranteed: the race you start watching on Saturday afternoon will look completely different by sunrise on Sunday. After 24 hours, thousands of kilometers, and hundreds of pit stops, the margin between victory and defeat could still come down to seconds. And that's why the CrowdStrike 24 Hours of Spa remains the greatest GT race in the world. Free practice and qualifying start today, Super Pole is on Friday, and the race itself runs Saturday through Sunday. Join me throughout the week for all the coverage.